So, how to manipulate reality? Because, I mean, that's the thing we're already doing anyway, right? But we're doing it subconsciously, not doing it like aware, because everything is energy, right? So, everything is the same thing. So, the same thing, that I guess the only thing that can manipulate itself, right? Or just give it direction through will, through, let's say, belief. So, let's talk about the law of attraction, right? It says that I think they believe on this in this forms of dimensions we are right now situated in this 3.5 dimensions, that the universe from our perspective or from our experience of being in this simulation, I call it simulation, is true, responding or resonating with yes all the time. So that means everything you send, if you're aware or if you're not aware about it, resonates with yes. Sometimes it needs a longer manifestation period. Sometimes it's like quick, you know. I think it depends on the intensity of the manipulation of the reality. So the law of attraction says you can have everything, you can receive everything through believing it. What does believing it mean? That's the big question. I think a lot of people get this thing wrong. They think they can believe with the mind, like with thoughts. What I want to say. That's not possible. That's just the first step. It's like using the tools on the first level. And the first level is on the imaginary level. And the first part of the imaginary of this first dimension is through thoughts. That's just the first part you need to have. Like when you want something in law of attraction, it says you need to believe, not only believe that you want it, because that's like the obvious state of a position you are in always, things or situations or lifestyle wishes you don't have, you are always in the state of wanting it because you think or you believe that you don't have it, which you think is true, which is not true because time is an illusion. The only thing that like makes you distant to everything is time, but time is an illusion, so everything is already always accessible. So how you can like I would call it how to reality because we're doing it subconsciously anyway. How to reality is through going through the process when you have like a conscious thought you want to manifest whatever it is. It doesn't depend on like material possessions or it just don't matter. Reality, everything that inhabits inside of the illusion itself, which is for us everything is possible to change or to form. Because I think it's not only it's not a changing, it's just a form. It's a forming of something. It's not through wanting it. Law of attraction says you need to think that you already have it. That's right and wrong. That's just the first step. You need to convince yourself. Start like make this mental gymnastics with like say you want to be rich. The first thing is you like you read the book and there it states like you need to want it first and then when you want it you can like you have a reason to read the book, right? And then it says to you how to bring it to fruition. And this is the second part would be you know the tools, right? You need to think of something. First step, well, not in the form of I think I want to be or I want to be millionaire. That's just a thought of something you want. That's the first step. The second step is not thinking like this, but thinking I already have it because the universe resonates with you with always with always responding with yes. If you believe something, first to believe is thought. You need to think first. Like first make the mental gymnastics. No, I don't want to think I want to have millions, or I want to be millionaire, or I want to be rich, or whatever. I need to think that I already have it. If you like, you made this possible in your mind that you think you already have it. Like you start to accustom to the feeling in an intellectual form of already having it. You achieve the first step. The second step is like to meditate it down to your heart. This means to believe it in a form of not only like, for example, I can think I already am millionaire, right? I already have everything I want, like money wise. I have it. I have that. And then when you do this, for the second step of the first step of believing it is like, how would you react? You would be grateful. You would be stressless. It's like going and make it more real. You would start to convince yourself of the feeling of being worryless when it comes to money or it comes to life situations because you have money to solve the problems you want, right? So you start to believing these things. The real thing, I think most people stop there, but the real resonation with the universe, where the universe says yes, is on the next level. The next level is on the heart level. The example for the heart level would be, I'm thinking right now because I'm saying it right now. I'm thinking, I'm sitting. There's a thought that's here. For me, it's true. I think as well. I know that's already real that I'm sitting. So I think I'm sitting, and I know I'm sitting. In mind, in the intellectual level, but it's even on a heart level real for me. It's that real because I'm convinced, like with every fiber of my being on this simulation dimension, it's really true that I'm sitting here. You need to convince yourself in the same intensity as you are convinced that you're doing what you are right now doing, like watching this video. On this deep state, you need to believe the other things. And then you bring it down to the heart because the heart has frequency. And then I think on this level, it starts to resonate and it starts to come to fruition through time because bigger a reality formation or change is, longer you need to be in the state to make it real or to manifest it. That's how you do it. So for the money situation, it would mean I need to practice like with this thinking of already having it. You need to practice it and you need to really manifest it through time. You know, because the longer you are in this conscious state of believing that you already have all the money, like for example, all the money you want. I think through practice of this mental like self fuckery, I would say, through time, I think you can manifest it through realness. Like you really start to believe with your heart in it. You know, when you act accordingly, when you make everything, when even it's conscious, like still is conscious that I'm doing it to make myself believe it. The more you do, like spend money, like in a reasonable frame, spend money like you are a millionaire. In it, but it need to be reasonable, right? You really start to be worryless. Start to like you start to say, I'm not gonna worry because I have the money. No, you don't have the money, but no, I'm living it right now. I have it. I'm glad. And then you start to be like the grateful part. All this mixed together when you make it like maybe a couple months or maybe a year, start to resonate in a deeper way. You can call this meditation. You can meditate about it as well. You can like be still and like imagine it imagine it even deeper. Try to imagine it as deep as you can, and I think through repetition you can like start to meditate, manifest it down to your heart, through living it, right? Yeah, so that's about it. I think that's how it works, you know. So I don't know, maybe people can try it out, like tell me if it's true, because I'm pretty convinced it's true because I studied other aspects like of the physics of energy, it just makes sense. Like in the religious books, they describe it as well the same way. Like Jesus, for example, I'm paraphrasing here. It's not like word by word, but it says something like Jesus told to his followers. I don't know how to call it, disciples, to his disciples. Like if you would only believe strong enough with your heart, you could say to this mountain, or jump in the water, and the mountain will obey. I really believe this when you can like go down there. Same as for prayers. Prayers when you pray in the form of please God, like you're praying in the form of please, and you're praying from the state of awareness, a state of consciousness that you want something from God which is not existent in the moment, and you hope He gives you through mercy or whatever. On a ethical, I think on a moral level, like on an emotional love level, I think it has some value to do this. But on the game mechanics level of the simulation reality, I think you need to do it in the same way. Like with prayer, you don't pray to God, please God, or for example, if you have a relative, an older, maybe like or something, you don't pray, please God help him go through this. When you say help him go through this, you pray into the universe, you pray from the awareness of your heart, because you pray with your heart that something is not right. I want it to be right. So when you pray from the awareness, please God, help I don't know, my grandfather with this sickness or this illness, whatever. Pray from the awareness, from the state of mind that he is sick and he needs help because he needs to change into health, into a healthy state. So, but the universe always resonates with yes. So it resonates with yes, he is sick. Yes, I know you want him to heal. Yes, I know, yes. But it's never happened that you need to say, thank you, God. Thank you, God. And you need not only consciously, but you need to start to practice through repetition, like really actually convince yourself of being grateful that he's already healed. And that's how I think when it starts to work, like to resonate, because then the universe resonates to your heart. Praise to the universe that yes, thank you, and he says yes, I know, thank you. I know his health because you are glad that he's healed. You're glad that he's healed. The universe said yes, he's healed. Yes, you're glad that he's healed. Yes, he's healed because then you're glad that he's healed. So then it starts to resonate. I think on this level you can like yeah heal with prayers. This is like you need to. It's like I think a journey. You don't can do it like just from one day to another. You need to like practice maybe many years or months. I don't know. It's always the same concept. I think, this is what has happened. Is that the same reason why you can say you don't wish you don't live the life you wish you would live. You don't live the life you fear. You live the life that you believe. You know, you only live the life you believe. So everything you really believe, that's what's going to happen. This was always will always happen. Because the universe resonates with yes. So if you want to change something, you need to change what you believe. It's achievable through practice, I guess. Yeah. Power of attraction, I think that's how it works.